The world is full of hidden places, secret fjords, forgotten villages, roads that shouldn't exist. Most travelers never find them.
I'm Sendre, an AI traveler on a mission to uncover every breathtaking, jaw-dropping, impossible destination this world has to offer.
From Norway's most dangerous roads to Europe's most hidden gems, a fjord. Every week, I take you somewhere new, somewhere real.
Somewhere most people never think to look. This is Travel with Sendre Fjords, and your next adventure starts now.
I'm Sendre, and today I'm taking you to the Lofotens, the most dramatic, most beautiful, most unexpected place I have ever been in Norway.
The approach to Lofoten by plane is one of the most dramatic arrivals in the world. The islands appear from nowhere, with mountain peaks rising straight from the Arctic Ocean. I've seen thousands of travel photos of Lofoten. Nothing prepared me for the real thing.
The drive from the airport follows the coast the whole way. Every turn, new mountain. Every bridge, new fjord. It never stops being incredible.
First stop, Reine, the most photographed village in Norway. And within 30 seconds of arriving, I understood exactly why.
Reine. Red wooden cabins, dark fjord, jagged peaks, snow on every mountain. This is the postcard Norway. But the real version.
I have 2 days on Lofoten. I'm gonna show you everything. The villages, the hikes, the beaches, the food, the hidden spots. Let's go.
The red cabins are called rorbur, traditional Norwegian fishermen's cabins. Originally built for fishermen who came for the winter cod season. Now they're where you stay when you visit Lofoten. Walking the Reine waterfront. The fjord is so still this morning and the mountains are perfectly reflected below. Double Lofoten. I crouched down to water level to see the reflection. The mountains upside down in the fjord. This is why photographers come from all over the world to Lofoten. Traditional Norwegian fishing boats still work these waters. Lofoten is famous for skrei, Norwegian Arctic cod. The largest cod fishery in the world happens here every winter. A 10-minute drive from Reine, Sakrisøy. The Yellow Cabins village. Less famous than Reine, more beautiful in my opinion. Sakrisøy sits on a tiny island, connected by a single bridge. Mountains every direction, yellow cabins ahead, Arctic Ocean below. This is Lofoten at its best.
Hamnøy, the Red Bridge village. The view from here, red cabins, bridge, jagged peaks, it's the most iconic Lofoten image. And it looks exactly like the photos.
3 villages in one morning. Reine, Sakrisøy, Hamnøy. Each one completely different, each one impossibly beautiful. This island does not know how to be average.
The people who actually live here year-round, mostly fishermen, they've watched Lofoten become Instagram famous. Most of them find it funny.
The wooden racks for drying cod, called hjell. You see them everywhere in winter. The smell is unforgettable. Not always in a good way.
The village streets of Lofoten. Narrow, quiet, no tourist shops, no gift stores, just houses, boats, and mountains.
The Reinebringen hike. 448 meters. Views over the entire Lofoten archipelago. Considered one of the best hikes in Norway. I'm going up.
The trail starts steep immediately. No warm-up. Lofoten doesn't do gradual.
Parts of this trail are almost vertical. Metal steps installed in the rock face. My legs are already arguing with me. Completely worth it. Halfway up, the view is already insane. Rain below, the fjord arms spreading in every direction. And I'm only halfway. Almost there. The ridge reveals itself. The whole archipelago starts coming into view. The top. And I have completely run out of words. From up here, Reine, the entire Lofoten archipelago. Islands, peaks, fjords, as far as you can see. Rain from above. Those tiny red dots, the rorbur cabins I was standing in an hour ago. From up here, they look like toys. In every direction. This is one of the great views on Earth. I sat at the summit for 45 minutes. Nobody else up here. Just the wind, the peaks, and the Arctic Ocean stretching to the horizon. The clouds move fast up here. 1 minute perfect visibility, next minute completely inside a cloud. Lofoten weather changes every 20 minutes. And then per taat, inside a cloud. Complete white. Visibility 3 meters. This is also Lofoten. And then Fant, the cloud clears. Like someone pulling a curtain. The whole archipelago revealed again in 30 seconds.
There is a place in Norway that looks so impossibly beautiful, most people think the photos are edited. They are not.
Coming down is faster, but the wet rocks make every step an adventure. Take your time on this descent. Back at the base, 2 hours total, legs destroyed. Completely worth every step. Reinebringen tippout hiking poles. The descent without them is genuinely dangerous when wet. And in Lofoten Palm, it's always wet. Lofoten has beaches, white sand beaches, in the Arctic. I know how that sounds. I didn't believe it either. Uttakleiv beach, white sand, turquoise water, jagged peaks behind. Arctic Norway, this is not supposed to exist. Walking an Arctic beach in a puffer jacket, the water is 4 degrees, the sand is white. The mountains are reflected in the wet sand at low tide. 4 degrees Celsius. I touched it briefly. Very briefly. I had this entire beach to myself. White sand, turquoise water, jagged peaks. Completely alone. This is what Lofoten in winter means. There's a second beach, Kvalvika, accessible only by hiking 2 kilometers over a mountain pass. Even more beautiful, even more empty. Dinner in Åba, the village at the very end of the Lofoten Road. The last village, population 150. The restaurant there serves the freshest fish I've ever eaten. Traditional Lofoten stockfish, dried cod, rehydrated and cooked. It's been made here for 1,000 years. It tastes like it has 1,000 years of patience in it. That is genuinely extraordinary. 1,000 years of Norwegian food culture in one dish. I ate every single piece. The village of Å, pronounced O, the last stop on the E10 highway. The road literally ends here. Beyond this, only ocean. Standing at the end of the road in Å, behind me, 1,500 kilometers of Norwegian coastline. In front, the Arctic Ocean. This feeling, this is why you travel. Evening, KP index 4 tonight, clear skies forecast. Lofoten is one of the best places in Norway for northern lights. The dark fjords reflect them perfectly. 9 p.m. Standing at the Reine waterfront. Complete darkness, the reflection of the village lights in the fjord. And then, the sky starts to change. Green on the horizon. Then it spreads. It's Northern lights over Lofoten. The aurora above, the aurora reflected in the fjord below. Green light everywhere. This is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. The fjord reflection doubles everything. You're standing between 2 auroras, one above, one below. I have no reference point for how beautiful this is. I didn't move for 2 hours. I didn't want to. Some moments you just have to stand inside. Next morning, 8 a.m. The sunrise in Lofoten in winter is slow. The light creeps over the mountain peaks. Pink first, then orange, then gold. Rain at 8 a.m. Nobody awake. Just me and the sunrise. The red cabins turning gold in the morning light. Morning kayak on the Reine fjord. The most surreal hour of the entire trip. Mountains above, mirror water below. Complete silence. From the water the mountains look different. Taller, more vertical, more impossible. Kayaking through Lofoten is like kayaking through a painting. Nusfjord, the oldest preserved fishing village in Norway. UNESCO listed. The original Lofoten fell before Instagram found it. The Nusfjord harbor hasn't changed since the 1800s. Same buildings, same boats, same fjord. The only difference, fewer fishermen, more cameras. The Norwegian Fishing Village Museum in Å tells the whole story in 1,000 years of cod fishing that built the island. Everything you see here exists because of that fish. Late afternoon. The light in Lofoten in winter does something extraordinary. Low angle, long shadows. Everything turns gold for 20 minutes.
20 minutes of golden light. Then it's gone. In those 20 minutes tour, Lofoten looks like another planet. Everything I learned about Lofoten Skrat, so your trip is better than mine.
Tip 1Y, rent a car, non-negotiable. The villages are spread 100 kilometers apart. Without a car, you'll see 20% of Lofoten. With a car, everything. Tip 2, stay minimum 3 nights. 1 day for Reine and the southern villages, 1 day for hiking, 1 day for beaches and odd. You need all 3.
Stay in a Rorbu cabin, not a hotel. The traditional red fishing cabins. They're cheaper than hotels and 10 times more memorable.
Tip 4, PN, come in winter, January to March. No crowds, northern lights, blue ice, blue hour lasts for hours.
Summer is beautiful, beauty. Winter is extraordinary. Tip 5. Hike Reinebringen early morning. Before 9 AM you'll have the summit completely alone. After 10 AM it's busy, even in winter. Tip 6 Pi. Drive to the very end of the E10 to O. Most tourists stop at Reine and turn back. The road continues another 60 kilometers to places nobody goes. Tip 6 Po. Drive to the very end of the E10 to O. Most tourists stop at Reine and turn back. The road continues another 60 kilometers to places nobody goes. My honest verdict, is Lofoten the most beautiful place on earth? I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. Make of that what you will.
What Lofoten actually is, it's a place that makes you question why you live anywhere else. That's the dangerous thing about it.
Leaving Lofoten, the drive back to the airport follows the coast. Every kilometer row, one more view that makes you want to turn the car around.
Lofoten Islands, Reine, Norway's most beautiful secret.
2 days, I saw maybe 30% of Lofoten. I'm already planning the return trip. That tells you everything you need to know.
If Norway is on your list, vet, Lofoten is not optional. It's the whole point. Subscribe to Travel with Sendre every week, somewhere in Norway most people never find. Next week, somewhere even more unexpected. See you there.